Welcome back to movementprofessional.com. So this is an exercise geared to teaching people how to shut off some of their superficial abdominal activity and also actually relax breathing a little bit. And at the same time, it teaches how to create a posterior pelvic tilt to take the lumbar spine out of a hyperextended position and be able to come into more of a posteriorly rotated position, which will promote more hip extension and also butt or glute activation. All right, so the place I like to start is just on the wall, 90-90 position. All right, so 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knees. And before any type of lift takes place, you want to push your feet into the wall and then try to feel like the heels are dragging down towards the floor and see if you can get a light activation of the hamstring before even lifting. All right, and then from there, you want to think about the tailbone lifting, then the sacrum, and then the lowest part of the lower back comes off the ground. All right, so very little lift into the lower back. You just want to hover there. And then once you get into this position, you want to make sure that the abdominals stay soft. All right, because the work is already being done by the deeper abdominals just to maintain this position, this hold, this pelvic tilt. There doesn't need to be any excessive work from the abdominals that are more superficial. So you just basically hang out here, and then you're trying to just work on a nice nasal breath. So put the tip of the tongue behind the two front teeth. And then you're just trying to breathe as quiet as possible, only through the nose, trying to maintain this hold until you feel some fatigue in the legs, preferably the hamstring. If there's some activity in the front of the thighs, that's an indication that there's some co-contraction happening, and we actually might want to massage that and try to relax that. So it's predominantly the back of the thighs that are doing the work. Once that gets fatigued, you just roll back down the opposite way that you rolled up, and then you're going to repeat. So drag down with the heels, tailbone, sacrum, lowest part of the back comes up, and then it's a nice relaxed tongue behind the two front teeth, nasal breath, trying to be as quiet as possible so you can barely hear your own breath. All right, it's good to set a timer with this one so that your focus isn't on counting, it's just on a nice relaxed breath. And then you can let the fatigue that you feel in the legs or the hamstring tell you when to come down. And then after about 2 minutes, you can stop and just try to get better at that sense of the transition is easy with no tension in the abdomen, and that it's easier to hold your position longer without the hamstrings getting tired. All right, so if you have any questions, you can go to movementprofessional.com. I'll see you next time.